Hello everyone, in today's video we will continue talking about four-digit numbers. Let's get started right away. The problems here say, fill in the next numbers in the sequence. So what's going on here? I have three numbers to begin with, and I need to guess the three numbers that come after them. How? I try to find a pattern, something that shows me what changes from one number to the next so that I can apply that and find what numbers come next. So here, for example, I have 4,100, 4,200, 4,300. What's going on here is that the hundreds are going up by 1 from each number to the next. So here, I'm going to have, well, they're going to become, from 1 it became 2, then from 2 it became 3, so now it's going to become 4. So 4,400. Then it's going to become 4,500. Then it's going to become 4,600. Next up, we have 5,810, 6,810, 7,810. Now it's the thousands that are changing. They're going up by 1 every time. So what's the next number going to be? 5, 6, 7, and then it's going to be 8. So 8,810. Next number is going to be 9,810. Next number is going to be 10,810. Next up, we have 2,260, 2,270, 2,280. Now it's the tens that are going up by 1. So the next one is going to make this 9. So I'm going to get 2,290. Now, the next one would make this 10. So what would I do? Should I write 2000? Should I write this? I turned this 9 into a 10. Do you think this is correct? Well, no, because before it was one digit, and now I turned it into 2. It's like we're doing vertical addition. If we were doing vertical addition, I was adding 10 to this number, right? What would we do? 0 and 0 makes 0, 9 and 1 makes 10, so I would write 0 and I would carry 1 over to the next digit. Carry 1 over to the next hundreds. So it would become 2,300. And the next one I'd add another 10, make this 2,310. Okay. Next up we have 7,100, 7,300. This should be 5. 7,100, 7,300, 7,500. So now it's the hundreds that are changing, but instead of going up by 1, they're going up by 2. Because to go from 1 to 3, I need to add 2. And to go from 3 to 5, I need to add another 2. So if I add another 2 to the hundreds, now it's going to become 7. So 7,700. And another 2 is going to make it 9, 7,900. If I add another 2 here, what's going to happen? Say I was adding let's say I was adding to this number, I was adding to it 200. The zeros stay the same, okay? And I would say 9 and 2 makes 11. So I would write 1 and carry 1 over to the thousands. So it would become 8,100. Next up, 2,450, 2,470, 2,490. Now what's changing is the tens. They're going up by 2. Because to go from 5 to 7, I have to add 2. And from 7 to 9, I have to add another 2. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add another 2 to the 9. It's going to make 11. So I'm going to write 1 in the place of the 9, and I'm going to carry 1 over next to the 4. So it's going to become 5. So I'm going to get 2,510. And add another 2. It's going to be 2,530. 30. And another 2. It's going to be 2,550. Next up, we have 1,100 becoming 3,100, becoming 5,100. So again, I'm adding 2 to the thousands. If I add another 2, it's going to become 7,100. And another 2, it's going to become 9,100. Let's move on here. We have 9,986. Then we have 9,886. Then we have 9,786. So what's going on here is that the hundreds are dropping by 1. They're actually going down now. Instead of going up, they're going down. So if this goes one more down, it's going to become a 6. So I'm going to have 9,686. Goes one more down, it's going to become a 5. So 9,586. 86. One more down, it becomes a 4, so 9,486. Let's move on to the next one. Here it says 4,777, 3,777, 2,777. So now what's changing is the thousands are going down by 1. So if this goes one more down, it's going to become 1,777. If it goes one more down, it's going to become 0. So should I write this? No, I can just delete this. 0 thousands means I don't need to write any thousands. I can just not write this. It has no thousands. Next up, I have 1,650, 1,640, 1,630. So here the tens are changing. They're going down by 1. So if it goes one more down, this 3 will become a 2. So 1,620. Another one down, it's going to become a 1. So 1,610. And another one down, and it becomes 0. So 1,600. Let's move on to the next one. 9,450, 7,450, 5,450. Now here the thousands are going down by 2. So if it goes 2 more down, the thousands, if they go 2 more down, it's going to become 3. So 3,450. 2 more down, it becomes a 1. 1,450. Next up, we have 8,550, 8,350, 8,150. Now it's the hundreds that are going down. But look, I can't take away 2 from this 1. What can I do? I could borrow. So let's pretend that I am subtracting 200 from this, which is basically what I'm doing, just without writing it. What would I do here? Well, 0 take away 0 is 0, 5 take away 0 is 5. Can't do 1 take away 2 though, so what I would do is I would borrow, and this would become 1 less. The 8 would become a 7. So I'd have 7,000, and 11 take away 2 would become 9. And then the 5 and the 0 stay the same. This becomes 1 less because the one that I borrowed needs to be returned down here, and then 8 take away 1 becomes 7. So we have now 7,950, and I take away 2 more from the 9, so it becomes 7,750. and then 2 more, and it becomes 7,550. Next up, we have 9,140, 9,110, and see here it goes 9,080. Why? Because I wanted to take 3 away, because now the 10s are going down by 3. But I don't have enough 10s. I only have 1. So what I do is I borrow 1, and then I return it, and this becomes a 0. So 9,080. If I take away 3 more, then this is going to become 9,050. 3 more, and it becomes what? 9,020. And I want to take away 3 more. And now it's even more difficult because if I borrow, then there's a 0 here, and there's nothing to take it away from. So if you wanted to, you could just write it. You could just write it like this and do the subtraction. I would say 0 take away 0 makes 0 take away 0 makes 0. Here I can't do 2 take away 3, so I would borrow. This 2 would become a 12. Take away 3 makes 9. So let's write what we have until now. We have a 9 and a 0. Then I would say 0 take away 1, but I can't do 0 take away 1, so I would borrow again. This 0 becomes 10. Take away 1 becomes 9. And then I would return it here and say 9 take away 1, it becomes 8. And that's how I find the missing numbers in the sequence. That'll be all for today. I'll see you guys again on Friday when we correct the worksheets that you're going to do tomorrow and on Thursday. Have a good day.